hot reports right out of the UK say that Sydney Sweeney has been tapped as the newest Bond girl by director Denis Villeneuve. While people are excited to see who might wear the tuxedo next, amid names like Tom Holland, Jacob Elordi, and Harris Dickinson, Sweeney's name in the mix sent fans into a frenzy. It was revealed by The Sun that Sydney Sweeney is friends with Denis Villeneuve and has the backing of Jeff Bezos since Amazon is handling the Bond franchise, which solidifies her chances of donning the role. However, while she's currently busy transforming her figure to play U.S. boxer Christy Martin, sources noted, Sydney is the top name on the casting sheet for Bond. Denna believes she is hugely talented, as well as having an alluring appeal to younger generations, vital in modernizing the franchise. Plus, Sydney has the quality of being athletic and able to perform physical scenes, as well as being feminine and following in the legacy of Bond girls. Additionally, fresh off her meteoric rise from HBO's Euphoria to box office hits like Anyone But You, Sydney Sweeney has also become a Hollywood staple. Thus, it's not surprising to see her on Villeneuve's list. But since Bond Girl is no longer about bikini shots and seductive glances, the question remains, can Sweeney be the match made in heaven for the spy thriller? Denis Villeneuve is no stranger to turning rising talent into global icons. Just look at what he did with the Dune franchise. He didn't just cast big names, he carefully picked a lineup of young actors who could carry the emotional weight of the franchise. From Timothée Chalamet to Zendaya, Villeneuve left the weight of the first film on their shoulders. Later on, the sequel added Elvis breakout Austin Butler as the chilling villain and brought in Florence Pugh as a politically complex love interest. So it seems that Denis Villeneuve has a knack for recognizing star potential and then giving it room to shine. Whether he's doing it intentionally or unknowingly, the director is shaping the next wave of Hollywood stars. And that's exactly why Sydney Sweeney feels like a natural fit for his upcoming James Bond reboot. The actress getting cast as his Bond girl would continue Denis Villeneuve's trend of working with Hollywood's rising talent. It will help sell the film to younger audiences, all while allowing Sweeney to work with one of the industry's top directors. So if the filmmaker casts Sydney Sweeney, it won't just be because she's popular. It'll be because she fits his pattern of championing young, evolving talent. So why we think Sydney Sweeney is the perfect choice for Denis Villeneuve's James Bond. Sydney Sweeney isn't just a pretty face with a killer red carpet game. She has proven time and again that she has got range. From the emotionally explosive Cassie in Euphoria to donning that superhero suit in Madam Web, she knows how to bring both vulnerability and confidence to the screen. That combination is essential for a Bond girl in recent years. Because the character is no longer just a sidekick or seductress, she's a fully fleshed out character who challenges 007 emotionally and intellectually. So after we saw Sydney Sweeney snap at Glenn Powell in Anyone But You, we can see how she might bring the same aura to Denis Villeneuve's James Bond movie. Also, let's not forget age matters too, especially when rebooting a franchise that wants to stick around for a while. Sydney Sweeney, at 27, is perfectly positioned to be part of a long-term plan. She's young enough to match a new 007, especially with someone like Jacob Elordi or Harris Dickinson, who are also in their late 20s. Additionally, Sweeney also has that old Hollywood glamour vibe that's hard to find these days. Whether she's in a vintage gown or a spy-ready catsuit, the actress brings a sensuality to her roles that's magnetic, but never forced. It's that exact energy that defined Bond girls of the past, like Eva Green's Vesper Lynd or Léa Seydoux' Madeline Swan, but with a Gen Z edge. So when you put together her star power, acting chops, and undeniable on-screen charisma, the real question becomes, how could she not be Denis Villeneuve's Bond girl? So the next question is, who's playing Bond? As for who is playing Bond himself, the verdict is still out. But Aaron Taylor-Johnson appears to be a leading favorite, while Idris Elba, Jonathan Bailey, Regé-Jean Page, Tom Hardy, and James Norton's names have also been floating around for a couple years. Circling back to Aaron real quick before we go. Back in 2022, a source revealed to The Sun that he'd actually already screen tested for the role, saying, Aaron went for a screen test to be the next Bond in September, and producers and Barbara loved him. He is now one of the front runners. Of course, a lot has changed since then, including Bond's pivot to Amazon. So guess we'll see what happens.